Hello, little one. Frida Reba Darcy and Patricia O'Connor here. Thank you, Tom and Bill. I love it. I'm gonna make this really short because I've already shot this video twice and had a glitch. I was noticing that on the branches of my Cork Bark Oak, because our weather is still very warm for the end of January, that the little dots are starting to appear all along the branches. Those are all going to be the bud sites where all of this wonderful amount of back budding will happen. So rather than have it make buds on limbs that I was about to be pruning and have all those fresh, beautiful buds laying there on the ground, I decided to go back over and shorten some of this stuff back to a little bit more manageable length. It'll probably get shortened back some more. Like for instance, this is going to be the basic structure. It won't be that long. It'll probably get cut back to there eventually. This is a good length for that. I was loving the fact that this bifurcated off that way, and I've also got some more bifurcation off, branching off this way, and now I've got some more branching off this way. This time last year, these were straight limbs with little fluff balls on the end. So now I'm really pleased to see all of these buds coming back. This will probably get cut back again. That's why I'm letting this little straight up piece do that. This will get wired here in a minute to come down. That'll probably, but anyway, I took about 20 minutes and pruned all of these little guys back, which is going to allow them to back bud even more. But once more, I won't be getting buds coming out on things that I knew that I was about to be trimming back. What I would like to see here is some more back in here, which would maybe give me more choices. But in lieu of that, I'm getting more choices back here, which is all good. So yeah, this is just a quick look at it for our Sunday drop. Yesterday's was a little long. Today's going to be a little short. I'm really happy with the shape of all this stuff. If it looks like it's a little circus bendy or a little clownish or cartoonish in how heavy some of those bends are, just remember that some of these are our first round of branches. And if I make it zigzag back and forth quite a bit, it's because I don't know where I'm going to cut it back to. And I don't want to cut it back and then notice that I've left myself with nothing but straights. So I kind of do that to make sure I've got some good motion going whenever I just. Also a branching that comes out after you've done that can you can look at it then and go, well, this is an inside branch, that's an outside branch, that's growing inside the armpit, we cut that, that's growing on the, so that kind of gets that little guy going. But all in all, I'm really happy with the way all of that came out. I wish I would have been able to download what I first shot. It was epic, but that's the way that goes. You should have seen this. But I'm still, all in all, I'm really happy with the way everything's going. I cut this back. It was going all the way down to here. I've cut it back to there. I expect it to branch out. I've got a branch there on this side and on this side at the base. I cut them back as well. So that's just kind of all in all. When I was doing that in real time, it probably made a lot more sense, but you can kind of see that it goes, oh, that's got a little bit of a chop that's happened there. But yeah, part of me wants to wind this up because I've gotten the gist of it, and you can see what we've done here. And they don't all have to be long videos. So yeah, that's kind of what we were doing today. It was unseasonably warm. I suspect everything will start acting very, very spring-like very, very shortly. Those cypress trees are starting to drink an awful lot of water for trees that have no foliage on them. I watered that twice yesterday and watched the akadama dry out 3 times. I've watered it once today and twice, but really I kind of watered it and then came back a few minutes later and watered it, so that was technically twice, but it was the same watering. I just did it in 2 stages to make sure it was coming out of the bottom good. And when I did that, it is already looking dry again on the top where that's all evaporated off and is also being sucked up by the roots from underneath. So I suspect it's sucking, those 3 trees are starting to drink up a lot of water. Everybody else is starting to look really good. It's another 70-degree day here. So we could probably wind this up here. We'll do our other drop on Tuesday, our Tuesday drop. And maybe I'll have a little bit more bandwidth. This might be a bandwidth issue. I had bandwidth I wasn't using, and now maybe I don't have enough. Or maybe it could just be one of the many issues I have trying to make technology work in Alameda. But at any rate, quick look at the seeds. You can see that the tops there are drying out. No, you're not seeing things. There is no green in there to be seen aside from the top of the table. Everything here is going to be taking a minute. So before this decides to stop and null and void my 3rd video, I guess we'll call this enough. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Frida Reba Darcy appreciates you. And like I said, we'll do our next video drop on Sunday. I think I got this one shot. So yeah, thank you so much. Thanks for watching, folks.